Hi everybody, it's Irene at Lifestyle Over 60. Today we're going to be talking about what it's like to be grieving over the holidays. Coming up. Anybody else grieving over this particular holiday season? Raise your hand. I am, and I know a lot of us are. Today I'm going to wear my psychotherapist hat. I think a lot of you know that I'm a professional psychotherapist, licensed, had a private practice for 30 years. And grief for us in our 60s and beyond is big in our lives, and especially at this time of year. So let's talk about what it's like and how to cope with it so that you can get through this holiday season in one piece. I am telling you my holiday story. So Thanksgiving is, in my family, we would go to my Auntie Frances's house every year since I was born. I cannot remember a Thanksgiving that we didn't go to Auntie Frances's house, and we would all bring something, and there would be a lot of us, and it would be like hubbub, and lots of food, and a long meal, and fun, usually, pretty fun. So every single year, and it was harder as she got older, but we still did it up until she died, and she died a year ago, October. She died October 10. So it's been just over a year since she died. She died not long before Thanksgiving last year. So we didn't do Thanksgiving. It was just like, let's just pass it. And in the year since, my family has all left town or died. So it's really weird for me this year. Additionally, the man whose home we used to always go to on New Year's Eve just died. He used to have amazing Hollywood parties. You could see all kinds of celebrities. It was so much fun. I went to his parties for, 14 years. He died too. So it's really weird, at this time of year. I used to have a client whose mom died right after Halloween, and so every year since, she'd see the Halloween decorations, she'd start grieving. Anniversary grief, really normal, and just something that we live with as we get older. I mean, for her, she had a mom die when she was young, so she was grieving for years and years. But for those of us at this age, we are usually faced with additional losses as we go. It's just normal life, right? So my dad died in July. He was 95. And here we are coming up on Thanksgiving. And it's weird. It's really weird. So it means starting a new tradition or pretending like Thanksgiving doesn't exist, or I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. My son and his girlfriend might come over. We might do a little Thanksgiving here. But honestly, I don't want to. And so as a therapist now, kind of come out of my personal story, it's okay not to do the holidays if you don't want to. Okay, think about it for a minute. Thanksgiving, right? It's the story of, in America, how we came and settled the land and the natives were here, but it was all peaceful. There was no smallpox. They were happy that we came. We shared things with them. They shared things with us. And we all gathered together for this huge meal of thanks that we have come to this land and it's all beautiful. Yeah. So, even the story of Thanksgiving is a lie. And, if you don't feel like doing it, it's fine. It's just a made-up day anyway, and it will pass. It's just another day. Another way to go if you're grieving over the holidays is to do the holiday the same way that you would do, but honor the empty chair of the person who would have been there. And, it depends on your family. If you have a family that can communicate and talks about their feelings and is willing to share, then it might be healing for all of you to get together at Thanksgiving and share a meal and talk about your loved one, and bond more with each other. That can be a really healing thing. That's going to completely depend on your family and how you feel about them and your relationships with the family members. The other thing I want to say too about family is, we see the Christmas movies and all the happy Thanksgiving celebrations, and social media plays up how happy and beautiful everybody looks, and look at my tree, and it's just kind of over the top, right? But you don't really see behind the scenes. Not everybody's family is joyous and happy. You don't see the cousins fighting in the other room. You don't see, what goes on leading up to Thanksgiving and all of the hubbubs at the market and all the cooking and it's crazy, right? If you enjoy it, then fantastic, but if you don't, as a therapist, I would like to give you permission to skip it. This year, next year, whenever you don't feel like doing it, you don't have to. The other aspect of this is that everything seems to get amplified at the holidays, right? So loneliness, if you are not coupled up, if you do not have a lot of family and friends around you, if you feel alone, holidays just turns that loneliness up to 11, doesn't it? It can turn grief up to 11 and loneliness up to 11. A lot of people get very depressed over the holidays. So how not to do that? Well, acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to get down. We are going to miss the people that have died. That's normal and healthy. And we might miss the way it was. I miss not going to Auntie Frances, even though, okay, now listen to this too, right? I don't like Thanksgiving. I didn't like going there. I don't like the food. I'm a vegetarian, right? So to sit in front of a turkey and turkey stuffing and stuff that I don't eat for hours, my family doesn't all get on very well. So with people I'm not that happy to see, I didn't like it. I got through it every year. But now that it's gone, I'm making it more, I think I'm romanticizing it, really, because it's kind of a relief, to be honest with you, that we don't have to do it now. Well, have I been rambling? I wonder. I don't even have an outline. I'm just talking off the cuff today. So I guess to sum up, I'm sorry for your losses. By the time you are our age, I'm 68, most of our parents have died. Certainly that whole generation, if they're not gone yet, they're not well, they're all really old. My dad just died, he was 95, and he's kind of the last one in my family of that generation to be alive. So for sure we're all going to be grieving, and that's okay. Just know the holidays make your grief seem a lot worse. And if you don't feel like doing them this year, you don't have to. Tell them Irene has given you permission not to do them this year. And have a good holiday season no matter what you do or who you're with or not with. Just remember, if it's something that you're going to have to get through, it's just another day. It's just another day. And it'll be January 2nd before you know it. For those of you that love the holidays, good for you. Have a great time. Tell us in the comments how you do at the holidays. And come back and see me again really soon.